Welcome to the week of the Annotated Bibliography. What is an annotated bibliography anyway? Well, an annotated bibliography is an alphabetized list. You will hear me say alphabetized quite a bit. Make sure you alphabetize your list. An alphabetized list of citations to books, articles, documents, movies, interviews, whatever you use in your research paper. As you're doing this research, you want to compile an annotated bibliography of each citation of whatever you have chosen thus far. You want to follow each citation with a brief, usually about 150 words, where you describe and evaluate whatever that citation is. Next, purpose. What is it for? An annotated bibliography is to inform the reader of relevance, the accuracy, and the quality of the sources you chose to cite. How do you write this thing? There's a few steps. Step 1, compile at least 4 sources for this assignment. You'll probably have more for your research paper. Hopefully you will. But for now, we'll need at least 4. Make sure you include CSU Library in these sources. There's not really a minimum, but you have to have a CSU source. Make sure that when you cite your source, I know that it's from CSU, because if you don't make sure I know, there's no way that I can know. If you have no idea how to do that, they do have that information on the CSU library site, or you can contact their staff and they will help you. Make sure when you compile these sources, you have at least one source out of these 4 that you plan to refute and or write your rebuttal towards. Alphabetize your list. Step 3. You want to write a brief, 150 or less, words that describe and evaluate the paragraph. What should you cover? Here's a way to write 4 short sentences. Evaluate the credibility of the source. Does this person have a PhD? Are they a specialist in this field? How is this source credible? Let us know. The intended audience. Who did they write this source for? Every time someone writes, they have an intended audience. Mention that. Compare and or contrast the source with other sources that you have mentioned in your annotated bibliography. Lastly, explain, how does this source even help you with your thesis or your topic? Lastly, make sure you apply a hanging indent and proper spacing. With these simple steps, you will have a great annotated bibliography. As always, let me know if you have questions or concerns.